Good evening and welcome to Chico. Here we are on the 17th of January, the year 2010. It's wet and rainy, but we're inside doing the All-American Dance. We're wearing our red, white, and blue. We're starting with Street Hustle. We're doing the basics of Street Hustle. It's been around since the mid-70s and 80s. It's a basic dance. It's 4 weight changes done to 3 steps of music, okay? And it's immensely popular. There's 2 main brands. There's one in New York where they have more room and spacious dance floors, a little more presentation. What we're doing tonight is we taught the West Coast version where you have a modified version and you have a slot to dance in, okay? And we started with, since you have 3 beats of music and you have to take 4 steps, what do? You have to make one of the steps, you have to take 2 beats on one of the steps of music. And that's called a quick. A quick takes 1 beat of music and does 2 things, so it's quick, quick. So you got 3 beats of music, it's quick, quick, slow, slow. Okay, so that's the basic count for the whole dance. Keeping that, when it gets faster music, is sometimes very hard to do. But, okay, being in America, the leader started on the left foot, the follower starts on the right foot. Okay, and we started about with just a basic count of starting with on the ball of the foot. We try not to get on the heel because you get behind in the music. So we started off with the first step is called a quick, quick, slow, slow. Quick, quick, slow, slow. Other people call quicks also other things. They call them and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. We also do a thing called check step, and that's what a lot of people remember it that way. It's check step, 2, 3, check step, 2, 3. Okay, so keep that count for the whole time of music. We started off in the sling position with the follower has a slot and the leader follows the rails. Okay. We talked about poise in the upper body, the head over the shoulder, over the hips. Never let your feet get out past, especially for the faster music. So our basic framing for this is a left to a right here. Very comfortable grip. The other part is back here with the leader having the hand on the follower's wing here. Her having the hand up here. Okay. Now, in the past, one thing about dancing, you're never too old to learn. I've been pointed out my errors in my past. I've been teaching a check back. It should be a check step. So I bow to the superior people that have pointed out my errors, my ways. So we will call a check step. The leader checks to the side, okay, on the first thing. It's check step, 2, 3. The follower checks just a little bit, not back, but the right foot is almost back to the heel where it's check step, okay. The follower will then go down the slot and turn around on the slow, so we will demonstrate that. The leader will also, excuse me for a second, the leader will also have a chance to step into the slot. You do not own the slot, you can only borrow it from a second. It belongs to the follower. You have to get in and get out. So we will show you basic, this is called the throw out because the follower goes out in that lane. So it's check step, 2, 3. Well, what do you do now? You do a check step and go back to where you want. Check step, 2, 3. Now there's a lot of leads in here. I like to emphasize having connection with the partner. I found that the followers like that, especially in the beginning class where you're dancing with somebody you don't know. It's good to have a connection, never tight, where you know where she is. Okay. Now this part, let me demonstrate it from this angle. What I will do is bring this arm back and jiggling. You see how I exaggerate bringing the lead back into here. And I bring it back into what I call like a little pocket. She's never, we're not here, I have a dead arm, but she's almost straight, never farther than my shoulder. So we can check, step in, check, step out. The important part for this, for followers, is you accelerate, check step. You see you're moving down the slot, and it's important for you to do that because the leader has nowhere to go unless you do that. Okay, so it's check. I just step in. I don't go around her. You notice I just step in, and that's great for my movements because then I can keep up. If you try to go way out here, you're going to be in trouble with fast music. Okay, so we're overemphasizing the basic, but that's everything is brought off this. So check step, 2, 3. Check step, 2, 3. From there, we went to the follower's turn. Okay, and we'll try from this point here. Check step, 2, 3. What we want is the follower to come underneath her arm. You must give her an indication, and you hold it in front of her. Okay, where she is. So you check step, 2, 3. Now you notice a lot of times you don't get back here in time, and that happens a lot of the faster music. Okay, what you need, what the leader will do, I don't feel so bad about it, is you need to borrow from the next count. Okay, so if I'm here and I'm not back where I can go, but I know the next one's starting with a 1, I can go check, step, 2. Okay. And with the speed of music, you will see that. Okay, let's see, I'll show this direction. No, this direction, excuse me. You can see I'm right here, right in front of my follower where she's, okay. Being up here in the North State, equal opportunity, the leader gets to do a turn too. But it's very important that your lead is very positive where that you're going underneath. This is hers. This is no man's land. This is yours. So when you're going, you need to go out there and give her a clear indication. This is, nobody knows. This is, I get to go. Okay. What's different about this one too is I back in there with my, when I'm going in, I go, you notice I back into the slot. Okay, from there we should have done a thing called the waiter weave. That is a movement where the leader goes underneath his arm, and it starts off with a trail. You start with, you have your normal basic here. This one I actually trailed her arm and capture it, okay? I check, and I come underneath like I'm holding the bottom step. What's important on this one is what we call trailing the body. Okay, and I'll emphasize that so much. I put her hand here. The reason I do that is because I come around, I know exactly where it is, and I don't have to look for it. Same for her. She can come up if I trail behind her. So it's an important feature, especially with fast moving. So, having said that, go under, trail, pick up the hand, follow, pick up the hand, and then you go back to a basic. All right, from there we did a hammerlock. And a hammerlock is a positioning, it's an invitation to the follower, where we go out, and we started by just keeping this hand and doing it wide open. Then we brought the hand back to where it was comfortable for the follower. We emphasize being comfortable. I'll do it from this direction. This hand is just brought down, and you notice I'm just touching. She puts it, the follower puts it where you want it. Okay. Then we showed her normal exit, where it's lifted, and then she goes under, and then we're back where it was. Okay. All right, from there we did a crossover. So if you're real busy and you can't think of another move, just do. We have a basic. We talked about a crossover. From the leader just steps across the slot. This will buy you time to help you think about whatever your next move is going to be. All right, from there we went into a sweetheart. We emphasized an illusion, where we start from a basic. Okay, you're starting with both hands, trail these hands. I like to put this, my left hand up on top here, and then as we're moving, as we're doing a check step here, I change hands. It's called an illusion because it looks like they pass through. So I'll do that one more time. So, put it like here, and I usually bring underneath like that. Okay, this is called the sweetheart position. From here, we do a normal check, bring the hand over, and then we do what we call a hair pump. Okay. And we emphasize different methods of getting into the right. The other one was to do it like a swim, where our hands over, and we just change right. We talked about doing it this way, which we didn't like. This is the more elegant way to do it. And we talked about that. And we also did another more dangerous way of exiting, called that. All right. And then we summed up. We had the last two moves. We did one from an underarm move where we captured the follower's wrist, and she just does side passes in front of you. And when you're ready, you just bring it out, and you can do a hair from there. And at last, we finished up with the official 80s move, which is sliding glass door. So back to back, capture both hands. We'll do it from this way. Okay, there. Then we move the camera. Now, arms, the fingers, this is optional. And how much room you got. And that's what we did. So you all should be very proud. This is what you did in an hour's time. Thank you all for coming out, supporting dancing in the North State. Thank you, Gloria. And we will see you all at Dance Morning. Thank you.